What's going on, folks? This is Mr. Apathy, Devlin James, and welcome to Apathy Talk Show TV. Looking at today's world through the eyes of an apathetic 40-year-old black man. It's going to be raw. It's going to be offensive. It's going to be real talk. You see the title. Let's start the show. A couple of weeks ago, I was flipping through the TV and I happened upon one of those, I think, NCIS shows. At least that's what I thought it was. It had to do with a group of cops in some big city. Honestly, except for football, I really don't watch TV like that. I usually keep the TV on in the late evenings to serve as background noise as I work on my little projects. That's what I was doing when I happened to look up and see Lil Bow Wow on one of these shows. I was catching this show at the tail end, but I was able to get the premise of it. They were murdered off of current worldly events. Some cop in the precinct had shot and killed an unarmed black man. And I guess they were doing an in-house investigation of the said police officer. Well, Lil Bow Wow's character was apparently some computer tech genius. And he worked for the precinct. So, he ended up accessing the email database to that police precinct. And surprise, surprise, he found all types of racially charged emails shooting back and forth between these cops, most of whom had a deep hatred for blacks. Because, yeah, that's what racist white cops do. They send emails back and forth to each other via their precinct's email system, and they tell each other how much they can't stand black men before taking to the streets to kill one. Yeah, that's realistic. So apparently, Lil Bow Wow's character was friends with one of these cops, who noticed that he was despondent and had an attitude towards him. It didn't take long for Lil Bow Wow to show him the racist emails. Emails where the cops calling blacks savages and saying how much we can't be trusted because we're less than human. All that good stuff. Now this is where the entire scene became sickening to me. Lil Bow Wow's character breaks down like a little bitch in front of this man, lamenting over the hatred that these cops have towards people of color, black men in particular. Then he pleads with his cop friend to not secretly be like the rest of them. Are you fucking serious, man? Here are the two big issues I had with this goddamn show. First is white Hollywood's fetish for portraying black men as being weak, effeminate, and spineless. And many of these Hollywood execs seem to get a fucking erection over the sight of seeing black men in dresses. But that's another discussion for another video. This is why I really don't watch TV. The second thing I had issue with is in the title of this video. The need for Lil Bow Wow's bitch ass character to be accepted by his oppressors. That shit was the most disturbing thing of that piece of shit show to watch. That's why I turned it off. Now I could say a lot more about this subject, but what's the point? Hollywood would always try to portray black men as being weak and needing acceptance. And as long as there's starving black actors in Hollywood, they will always take roles like this. It is what it is. Personally, as a black man in America, I don't need or want acceptance from any racist ass group of people. They can all go fuck themselves as far as I'm concerned. They hate me, I hate them back. The end. Well, that's it for me in this video. I'm out. Please subscribe. More videos to come.